Am I truly showing up as the person I think I am? Something I wanted to share that's been recently on my heart a lot is I've been just asking myself the question, have I truly, has my discipline, my generosity, my character, the way I live, love, clean, help, all of it, have I truly outgrown my current circumstances? And it can be in life in general, in a specific area of your life. It's just been truly on my heart lately because whenever I catch myself either wanting something and feeling like, oh, I wish I had this or that, or if only I had this, or if only I had this opportunity or something materialistic, then I would also show up that way. Or I see somebody being super creative, inspiring, or generous, and I catch myself thinking, oh, yeah, if only I had that kind of platform or resources, then I would also be so helpful. Am I truly showing up as the person I think I am? We all know that you won't be promoted at work, let's say, if you can't show up and deliver on your current responsibilities. Yet, we want this. The truth is, I believe that we all want more in one area of life or another. And wanting more isn't the problem. The problem is that we often not stewarding well what we already have. Think about it. God is not going to hand you more if you're not faithful with what's already in your hands. And even if you're not a believer, not a person of faith, it's just how life works, right? More money, more opportunities, a bigger space, a bigger platform, more people watching you. It just multiplies what's already there, meaning you need more discipline. It will take more time. It will take more effort. And it magnifies what's already there, what's already in you. If you're generous, you will be more generous. If you're organized, you will be more organized. If you're disciplined, definitely will have to be disciplined once more responsibilities are on your shoulders. All I'm saying is that if you're not ready, then more will break you. Whoever can be trusted with very little can be trusted with much. Because honestly, it's not about how much we have, but rather what we do with it. If you're sloppy and careless with little, why would God, your boss, your friends trust you with more? Responsibility is kind of like a muscle, right? If you can carry 5 pounds, you're not ready for 50. Here's a simple example. Somebody living in a messy studio apartment won't magically become super clean and super organized once they move in a 5-bedroom mansion. It's a bigger space, but it's the same person, which equals more chaos. And you can say, no, but I would have a cleaner, a driver, a personal chef, a personal trainer, and then I would really be disciplined and could handle all of it. Maybe, but I honestly don't believe that. Of course, it would be easier maybe to start or to feel an initial, like just feel inspired and more motivated, but I think it won't last. I think that would be like a short-lived motivational kick. If it's not in you, if you're not disciplined, only what's in you can come up to the surface. Like I said, it will be multiplied and magnified. If you're disciplined right now, you will be disciplined later. If you're not disciplined, I don't think like outside circumstances can change it long term. And I know some people are truly struggling, and when you're in survival mode, you can't truly be who you really are, in a sense. Like you have to laser focus on certain things in life, and you cannot let yourself be, the most joyful, loving, fun, whatever, generous person. I think it was Jessica Alba who said in a recent interview something along the lines that money is important and money does matter in life because it lets you be who you truly are. So yes, if you're struggling, it's hard to be who you truly are. But that's not the point of this video right now, right? I'm just think that a lot of us just are not fully using our gifts, are not fully using what we have, not stewarding it well. And we make ourselves believe that if only XYZ, then that we would really be this or that. So instead of chasing more or just daydreaming and waiting for more to fall into our laps, we should maybe focus on the question, how am I truly showing up for what's already here? Okay, so let's get more practical and challenge ourselves and truly ask ourselves that question. And now here's where it gets tricky. We don't like small beginnings. We romanticize the big change. The new year, new me, a big reset, buying all the gear, planning out our entire lives. But the real transformations, opportunities, changes, they usually come from small consistency. The boring, the unglamorous kind. And that's why we love shortcuts. It feels easier to buy a whole new outfit than to style what's already in our closet and feel confident in that. It's more exciting to buy a new gym outfit and sign up for a bunch of classes, whether you're then gonna attend them or not, as opposed to just putting on your sweatpants and doing a 10-minute workout in your living room. So here are some practical swaps. Instead of daydreaming of building a full home gym or even just ordering a new workout set and signing up for classes, just commit to, let's say, 3 10-minute workouts at home in your living room, but with no excuses for a month. 10-minute workout 3 times a week, or you can choose 2, 4, 5 times a week, whatever you think you can handle, but then no excuses. Do it for a month. Instead of being jealous of somebody's super spacious and beautiful and luxurious kitchen, start by keeping your current countertop clean. Instead of fantasizing or even praying for millions of followers, just commit to 1 video a week or 1 blog post, 1 podcast episode, 1 piece of art a week or a month, whatever you're doing, whatever you're creating. Oh, and something important I want to note. The problem isn't that you're lazy. You are not lazy. The problem is that small starts feel too ordinary, so we skip them. But those ordinary steps, they lead to the big life that we want. Okay, but how are we going to go about it? Let's get super practical. Grab a notebook or open the Notes app on your phone. I want you to write down the main areas of your life: finances, family, faith, health, fitness, home, motherhood, YouTube, whatever matters to you. Now, under each, ask yourself 2 questions. Number 1, how do I want to show up in this area? Who do I want to be? And number 2, what is one way I can practice that now? Now meaning with what I have and where I am in life right now. Choose a few steps that you can do now where you can truly confidently say, I am disciplined in this area. I show integrity. I'm truly just waiting for the circumstances to change, but I am ready. I did all I could with all I have. Let me give you some more examples. And let's say you're dreaming of being truly generous one day and just helping so many people. I'm sure you know a lot of people who have very little themselves, but always share, always give. Generosity is not about how much you have, but what's in your heart. So start today and start small. Invite someone over for a meal, donate your clothes, set aside $5 a week or a month that you can set aside for giving. That's training your future self. When it comes to relationships, you want to be the most loving you can be. Don't wait until you're married, or don't wait until your kids grow older, or until your partner finally buys you flowers. Start today by practicing listening without interrupting, not taking things personally, serving those people without expecting anything in return, giving someone your full attention. Okay, let's talk creative careers and content creation. Since you're on YouTube, maybe that's also something that's been on your mind, or something you're already working on, whether it's YouTube or any other platform. If you want a big platform, if you want a big audience, you gotta be able to show up for an audience of 1. You gotta write that post, you gotta record that podcast, you gotta film that video, you gotta edit that video, whatever it may be. You gotta do it now, whether you have 1 person, 10 people, or 200 watching you or listening to you or reading your content. You gotta show up now. Like, I don't know how some people feel like, oh, if only I had 2 million followers. Then what? Then you would have to deliver even more, even better quality, even more inspiring stuff. When you find it hard to find topics to talk about for an audience, like I said, of 20 people, you gotta be able to deliver, show up, steward an audience of 1. You see what I mean? See what we're doing here? You don't need more to start. You don't need more to be who you say you want to be, or to be who you say you truly are on the inside already. You need to start with what you already have and steward it well. And just in that phase, while you're working on all that and while you're showing up, just remind yourself that this waiting season is actually your training season. It's your preparation. You're building your character. You might feel like you're waiting for the big change, big moment, big opportunity, the doors to open. But truly, you are being in training right now. So when life feels small, when you feel like nobody is watching, when you feel like what you're doing doesn't matter, that's actually a super, super, super important season. And essentially, that's where the transformation happens. Okay, so let me leave you with this. Where in your life are you asking for more without showing up for what's already there? Write it down. Pick one small action you can do today, not tomorrow, not next week, but now with what you already have. Because you don't suddenly become ready later, you need to prepare. And I don't really want to discuss whether sometimes when you get bigger opportunities, more responsibility, that we then find the courage and just feel more pressured maybe to show up and deliver. That might be true, but that's not the point of this video right now. I believe that if we face certain situation, they will break us if we're not prepared, at least if we want to show up with integrity. And I remind myself as a person of faith, like if God is watching me right now, would he trust me with more? And I just feel like when the time is ready, when if it's God's plan and in God's time, then he will trust me with more. Faithful with little, trusted with more. So let's start today and let's learn how to truly steward what we already got. Because more or different doesn't change who you are, it magnifies it. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't desire more or that you don't deserve more. And I'm not asking you what you rather have, like this kitchen or that, this kind of house or that career or this one. I'm asking you to ask yourself, who am I truly? Am I grateful? Am I disciplined? Am I generous? That's it for today. Happy September. Let's make the most out of the new season and the last couple months of this year. I wish you a good one and I see you the next one.